Good morning, dear students. So my name is Kishore Kumar. I would like to give few tips before going to write digital image processing exam. So as I gone through your mid papers, mid one and mid two, so I would like to give you some tips. So it is hard for every student to draw the pictures in the paper. So if it is a screen or if it is a textbook, it is quite easy to print the low contrast image or to high contrast image and explaining the relevant theory according to the pictures. But if you're writing if you're writing in an exam, so it is not that easy to draw the pictures. But somehow we need to convey the information to the evaluator. See, if the evaluator has a clear information that you have the particular knowledge regarding that question, so that he can award you a good score. So for that, here are the few tips. So for to explain you very clearly, so let me take an example. This is an example from the second unit. So how to regarding the histogram equalization and the theory regarding the histogram. So let me take a slide. Here is a slide. Yes. Yeah, here is a slide. Here is a slide. So here in the histogram processing, you can see the four pictures. The first picture is of a dark image. And the second picture is of light image. And the third one is a low contrast. And the fourth one is a high contrast, and we can visualize very clearly. So one thing I would like to mention you that our eyes are capable to see the light and also more effectively the difference in the light. For example, if it is high contrast image, we can't visualize the total information out of the picture. If it is a low contrast image, no, we can't visualize or extract the total information from it. Here from the first picture, you can see it is a dark image, means a low contrast, and the dull image. So all the histogram is actually lies towards the zeroth vicinity. And if it is a very light or bright image, so you can see the most of the histogram is lies in the vicinity of 255 scale, the scale from 0 to 255. So if it is a the graph, the histogram graph is lies in the middle of the histogram graph. So if it is a good image, the histogram, the spreading of the pixels or the intensity is spreaded on the entire scale from 0 to 255 axis. So now I need to convey this information in the paper to the evaluator. So that if an evaluator got the clear idea that you know the concept, so that he can give you the better score. So let me explain you. Yes. So if this is a paper, if this is a paper, so there is no need to draw the same pictures. So you can have the pictures as like you want, but I recommend you to practice a just simple diagram. For example, I practicing a tree, but it's here. So I will write here the dark image. The box, I will write here the dark image. So that corresponding histogram I will draw here. The corresponding histogram I will draw here from 0 to 255 axis. So for a dark image, the most of the histogram will be on the vicinity of yes 0th axis. And if it is a light image, the bright image I can say rather than bright, it's right, I can say light image. So I draw again the same picture. I will not change the picture. So I will draw the same picture, but here the heading I am writing, it is a light image. So the corresponding histogram can be represented in this fashion. So most of the histogram is lies in the vicinity of 255. So similarly, if it is a low contrast image, low contrast image. It is a low contrast. I need to write that. It is a low contrast image. Low contrast image. I need to give a clear-cut visualization that clear-cut information that it is a low contrast image and the corresponding histogram is there. Corresponding histogram is there. The histogram is lies, and out of a 0 to 255 scale, it will lies in the middle of the entire axis. So and the final one is the high contrast image. High contrast, as the space is not enough for me in the below, so I'm writing down here. So I will write like this. And here I'm drawing the same picture. Everywhere I'm drawing the same picture. But here I am writing that what kind of a picture it was. I am writing here high contrast image. High contrast image. So that the histogram will be like this. So it is spreading entire the 0 to 255 axis. As all the pixels are there in the image spreading from 0 to 255, so that we can have a clear idea that this is an enhanced or a good quality image. So out of these four images, I say this image is of good quality, and I can extract most of the information from this kind of pictures. So this is actually the printed version. This is actually the printed version. So same information I have extracted from this. I represented from this. Represented from this. If the person sees, or the evaluator sees your paper, for sure, in a glance, he can get all the information what you are like to convey. With a high speed of corrections, probably they will evaluate your papers so very fast. So that in that fast also they can have that, they can know, they can have, come to a conclusion that you have the right knowledge on the particular question. So the whatever your information is given to you by seeing these pictures or by seeing these graphs, if you present this in this way, he can understand you and he can give you the better score. Okay. So thank you very much. So in this way you can present your information, and the last but not the least, so write the relative content, write the relative, for example, low contrast image. So whatever I explained here, the eyes can see not the high light or the low light, but it can see the difference in the light. So differences our retina can better observe, or the brain can better simulate the information. So like that you need to present. Yes. So not only this, you can present anything. For example, let me take a new slide. Let me take a new slide. New slide. For example, if it is a picture with intensity transformation, intensity transformations, intensity transformations. If the question is asked regarding the intensity transformation, so how many kinds of intensity transformations? One is linear intensity transformation, other one is law intensity transformation, other one the power law intensity transformations. One thing I would like to mention is that it is not about how much knowledge you do. It is about how much information with a clarity you have presented on the paper. So use maximum two pens. The black pen and the blue pen is allowed for students. So use for side heading it is black pen, and the rest of the content with the blue pen. Okay. So if it is a linear transformations, so initially you take a matrix initially. You take a matrix and you take, for example, 1, 3, 5, 2, 5, 6. For example, this is a f of x comma y is a original image, and the matrix could be the final matrix could be. Thank you. The final matrix could be So the final matrix would be something. It may depends on the pixel to pixel. So let us establish a relation. So the final matrix or the final image of x comma y, g of x and g of x comma y is equal to some the factor into some factor like m into f of x comma y. Okay. This is a linear relationship. This is a linear relationship. For example, if I say m equal to 2, the matrix, the modified matrix can be, the modified matrix can be given as 2, 6, 10, 4, 10 again, and that one. So that I say the intensity, the every pixel in that matrix or the every pixel in that image was multiplied with 2 so that I can have a bright values so that the image brightness is increased, and this is a linear transformation. With this example, if you explained it to the explained so that evaluator can have a good idea that you know something regarding the linear transformations, or you know something regarding the log transformations, or you know something regarding power law transformations, everything. And I recommend students to present whatever the information you have with the equations ones, equations. So the first and foremost thing you need to have, so equations. You need to present the information with the equations of the relations, I can say, or the pictures. Pictures are tables. Means the data, whatever you have in the if you present the data in the particular tabular form, it would be quite convenient for the evaluator to evaluate the content what you have written very easily, so that he need not search for the information where is the right point, where is the right things in the entire paper you have written. Okay, so let me conclude the whatever I told to you. So the first and foremost thing is that the whatever the information you are presenting, you present the information with so two pens. One is black pen and the blue pen. And the other thing is so have as many equations as possible in the paper, because by entire so you write 10 lines or the 20 lines is not that it is not that matter. So a single equation can explain the more content than a single paragraph. And the pictures, also the same thing. The pictures, if you have the pictures, if you explain to something information, it will be quite convenient for the evaluator to understand what you are going to explain. And the third thing, whatever the statistical information you are going to present there, the present in the tabular form, that it would be better for the evaluator to understand what you are going to tell you, right? These are the four things you need to understand. And the first thing I explained you regarding, you just practice a single diagram like this. For example, this is a tree, and everywhere I will use this tree only, but I will write what kind of an image it is. For example, it is a color image. I write it is a color image. Color image. For example, if I am filtering this, I am filtering into the blue component, red component, and the green component. I can say, so I applied this picture to the blue filters, to the red filters, to the green filters. So I am passing through this entire filters so that the red component, blue components have been extracted from this picture, and the red component have been extracted from this picture, and the green components have been extracted from this picture. So by seeing this diagram, the particular person can understand that you are going to explain the information regarding the filtering of a color image, right? So thank you very much for seeing this or watching this video. So every student must watch this video before they go into the examinations, and I request you personally to recommend this video to your friends so that your friends will also have a good score in the examinations. Okay, that's all for today, and thank you very much. And I hope you will you will give the best performance, the best version I can see in examinations for the exam. Thank you very much, and all the best, my dear students. Thank you.